Hey, this is Spanky Hayes. You listening to the What Up Doe Show.
Give me a sip of water. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know.
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
What up, though? You know what it is. Hey, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, 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 what up, Doe? It's your boy T. Wilson. I am alive on a Monday morning, and you know I love Mondays because it is an opportunity to get it right one more again. You doggone right about that one more again. I've got a whole lot of stuff lined up today, but I want to get right to it because I got to get on up out of chum. Get on up out of chum. I want to say big up to all my peeps that did the Unusual Suspects show yesterday. We recorded that yesterday, episode 4. It was a great episode. Murray Riley Jr., I had Ramona Rice, I had John Penniman, and I also had Matthew Passy. So it's going to be a cool episode. It's plenty of surprises. I think you're going to dig it. So anyway, let's get down to some birthdays today. I got my fam, Damon Buckman. What up, though, Damon? Happy birthday to you, brother. I got my nephew, Mark Cheney, DJ Mark of Freeze Entertainment out there, or Freeze-tainment, out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. What up, though, nephew? I got the Jimmy Baber. I got the beautiful Chris Dennett of the Island Sizzlers Caribbean Cuisine. So, yeah, man. How you doing, Chris Dennett? I also got David Charles Berkeley, not to be confused with David Charles Barkley. And happy birthday to all y'all. And now that we got the birthdays out the way, let's go ahead and get these bodies out of here. Left the other music going too long, man. That ain't right. Somebody got to fix that, man. Who gonna fix that, man? I don't know. But somebody's gonna have to fix my show.
What Up Doe Sports?
All right, What Up Doe Sports? Persistent. I'm sorry. Craig Biggio. All right, I'm thrown off a little bit, okay? But you're going to know why, because it's coming up. Craig Biggio racked up the hits, and he was persistent. Randy Johnson racked up the strikeouts persistently. Pedro Martinez had the moments of out-of-this-world transistence, and John Smoltz had a little bit of everything. On Sunday, all 4 men were honored for their accomplishments by being inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. The respective speeches each man gave were perfect microcosms of their personalities. But it's baseball, so you know what that means.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know sports news is slow when I go from baseball to NBA news about Mike Miller.
Hippity-hoopla!
The Cleveland Cavaliers dealt center Brendan Haywood, whatever his name. He's been out of the news so long, I can't say his name. Mike Miller and 2 future second-round picks to the Portland Trailblazers for cash considerations. Cleveland received a $10.5 million exception from Haywood and a $2.85 million exception for Miller, which it cannot combine into one larger trade exception. Okay, I know what you're saying. What the hell does all of that mean? I know all of that doesn't make a lick of sense to anyone, but this will. With this trade, Cleveland's luxury tax was cut from $32 million to $4 million. Makes sense now, doesn't it? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's move on.
What Up Doe Entertainment?
I took the big pause because What Up Doe Entertainment is taking a serious mood right now. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown's daughter, Bobbi Kristina, has passed away at the age of 22. She died outside Atlanta in the hospice care facility where she's been since June 24th. When her family decided to take her off of all meds after a specialist had told them there was no chance of recovery. Bobbi Kristina was surrounded by family, and she is finally at peace in the arms of God. Bobbi Kristina was found submerged in her bathtub on January 31st, eerily like her mother, and police believe she was underwater for anywhere between 2 and 5 minutes. Paramedics were able to resuscitate her, but she was in a medically induced coma and placed on life support. It's been 6 months, but she never recovered. Ultimately, Pat Houston and Bobby Brown, co-guardians for Bobbi Kristina, had to make the decision to withdraw medications. It was a rare moment of agreement for the Browns and Houstons, who had battled about Brittany Kristina's condition throughout her hospitalization. The DA has been gearing up for a murder case, and her boyfriend Nick Gordon / her boyfriend / stepbrother would be their first person of interest. Police report there were bruises on Bobbi Kristina's face and body after Gordon and a friend, Max Lomas, found her in the tub. My prayers go out to the family of the Browns and the Houstons and their loss so soon after losing legendary singer Whitney Houston. Let's have a moment of silence for Bobbi Kristina. Joe Jackson, the father of Michael Jackson and all the other Jackson boys, and Janet Jackson, the Jackson girls. Funny how the youngest boy and the youngest girl got more famous than everybody. Michael is actually not the youngest boy, is he? There was one under. Was Randy younger than Michael? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Joe Jackson has reportedly suffered a stroke that left him at the very least temporarily blind. Joe was admitted to the Albert Einstein Hospital in Sao Paulo after waking up Sunday feeling dizzy with no vision. Joe, who has diabetes, was in the city for his 87th birthday party that was being thrown for him. Doctors are running tests, and they're trying to decide whether to fly Joe back to the U.S. for further treatment. Good luck, Joe. My prayers are up for you as well. A lot of serious stories in entertainment, but here's one that's a little bit more feel good. CoCo and Ice-T are pregnant. They've been talking about it for years. He already has 2 kids and a 20-year-old grandson, but CoCo wanted a kid. So in the end, she got her way after 15 years of marriage. No word on how far along she is, the gender of the child, or whether or not it is confirmed to be Ice-T's baby.
Crown boy on ice, got you on ice, baby.
Maybe they'll be on Maury. They'll say, Ice Cube, you are the father. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, Snoop Dogg has been arrested. That's right. Snoop Dogg has been arrested in Sweden. And he thinks his offense was a DWB, driving while black. Are they racist in Sweden? That would be driving while black in Sweden. Snoop says he was snatched out of his car Saturday and it was a clear case of racial profiling. Cops say they arrested Snoop because they thought he was driving under the influence of narcotics, but Snoop says he was taken to the station, forced to pee in a cup, and police determined he was clean as the Board of Health. The incident occurred in Uppsala, Sweden. After a concert, he performed in the city. Snoop Dogg says, "I will never be back to Sweden another day in my life."
Yeah, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da.
What's up, everyone? This is Lavinia at She Show Enough on Twitter and host of the Just Thinking Out Loud podcast. And you are listening to the What Up Doe Show with my friend Tim Wilson. Keep it locked.
What Up Doe News.
In Hartford, Norway, a groundskeeper of a Norwegian golf course said a mystery pooper targeting course holes must be a man because the pools are too massive to be from a woman. Kenneth Tinfjord. Damn, he got a weird name. Groundskeeper at the Stavanger Golf Club said he has been finding human feces and toilet paper in course holes. He has a couple of favorite holes, and it's got to be a man because the pools are way too massive. They're humongous. It's either a man or a bear. He only pools on weekdays. On weekends, I've never found the poo in the golf course. He said the fecal discoveries are usually accompanied by a used toilet paper. If they're so massive, maybe
That's some bullshit.
Fro Dromeland, another groundskeeper, said the club installed high-powered spotlights to discourage the defecation, but the poopatrator disabled them. He climbed a tree next to the lights and wriggled far out on a branch and dismantled the spotlights. How he managed to feed without electrocuting himself or falling is a riddle to me. It's a riddle. It's a stone-cold riddle.
That's some bullshit.
That's what it is. That's what it really is. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. In Leavittsburg, Ohio, a woman whose house was damaged by a fire said she believes her cousin set the fire intentionally because he can't get with her. Excuse me? Because he can't get with her.
What?
Yeah, can't get with her.
What?
I mean, have sex with her.
What?
You know what I'm saying. It was a case of my cousin and... Oh.
It was because of my cousin, and I don't want to mention no names.
Heather Tenney told the What Up Doe Show. Because if you mention his name, everybody's going to know, yeah, they were screwing.
He is mad because he can't get with me.
You mean he can't get with you anymore?
I'm married to my husband.
Duh. Who else would you be married to?
What?
Dennis Tenney, her husband.
What?
Dennis Tenney told the What Up Doe Show a conflict with a wife's relative had escalated via text messages Wednesday evening. He asked to come over, and Tenney told the relative no. Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I'm throwing the flag on this one. The bullshit flag is flying. Next thing you know, someone was tipping around outside, and the rest is history. You know, I hate to tell you this, Dennis, but it sounds to me like your wife has been having an affair with her cousin. He didn't just suddenly get an urge to want to stick his cousin. In order for him to suddenly have such an urge and to feel like it was okay to ask to come by, even though you're home, look, let me come on through, and get mad about it when she says no, chances are, buddy, he's been there and done that time and time again.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
I don't know if a true player has to stick his cousin, but I think he did.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
A couple in Weatherford, Texas, said their property is being overrun by copperhead snakes.
What?
With nearly 100 of the venomous serpents being killed thus far this year.
What?
Vicky Barnett said the copperheads have been present on the property where she lives with her husband since they moved in about 2 years ago.
What?
Why would you move into the property if it already was run over by snakes?
What?
But the problem has been especially persistent this year.
What?
That's where the word persistent came from earlier. In case you didn't know, I was scrolled down on my news stories. Anyway, I'm telling trade secrets. Barnett said she and her husband killed 30 copperheads on their property last week alone.
What?
30 copperheads on their property last week alone.
What?
Last week alone. She said another snake was found Tuesday.
What?
I nearly stepped on it.
And then I just ran and waited for my ugly husband to come outside and kill them. Kill them all.
What?
Kill them all.
What?
Kill them dead.
Barnett told the What Up Doe Show. She said she is worried about her pets and young grandchildren, especially her 4-year-old grandson.
He knows. He goes, oh, Momo's got a bunch of snakes. And I said, yeah, Momo got a lot of snakes. A lot of snakes, and they're going to eat you, you little bad little boy. They pointing out grandma's snakes. Who do you think you are? Yeah, Momo's going to stick the snakes on you, you bad boy. If you sit there and you laugh at Momo, then Momo's going to stick the snakes on you. Momo is going to make the snakes bite you in the bum. That's what's going to happen. The snakes are going to bite you in the bum.
Hey everybody, this is Jerry Taylor from the You Name It podcast, and you're listening to the Reverend Al Sharpton on... Oh, shoot, that's right. You're listening to the What Up Doe, What Up Doe, What Up Doe Show.
Guess who's in the news?
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
No, it is not these nuts. It's even better than that. Can you guess? It's been a while. One of my favorite people is back in the news. Let's just tell the story. A couple driving past a cemetery in Chicago, Illinois, captured video of a person in a creepy clown costume.
I am delivered.
He was scaling a fence and waving at them. I love that creepy clown. Julia Graham said she and her husband were driving past the Rose Hill Cemetery about 10 p.m. when they spotted a creepy clown scaling a 7-foot fence.
I am delivered.
Trying to get into the cemetery. Graham said the clown turned toward their car and slowly waved before running off into the distance. I love that damn thing.
I mean,
This was somebody putting forth a lot of effort and being really weird, Graham told the What Up Doe Show. Cemetery officials said there were no reports of vandalism following the sighting, but Graham said she still doesn't like what the person was doing. I just think it's creepy and wrong, she said. Creepy.
I am delivered.
I love that. Creepy clowns became a nationwide trend during the Halloween season last fall, and I got totally obsessed with them. pranksters in costumes were caught on video and in photos all across the country, and I hate that trend ever ended. I wish it would return because I miss the creepy clowns. Thanks for coming back there, creepy clowns. Thanks for coming back there. That's all I got, man. That's all I got today. No commentary. I gotta get out of here. And I want to say big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch it on Stitcher.com, Spreaker.com, as well as iTunes. Big up to Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. You can check that out on Stitcher.com like I do, or you can go to the shiznitshow.com. Big up to my man Spiritt G of the HoopLA Show, the G-Spot podcast network. He and his sister Storm does a show called HoopLA. You can catch them on thegspn.com. Big up to Murray Riley Jr. of the Sky Shout Radio podcast. You can catch that on Stitcher.com. Also, my girl, Lavinia, she be show enough. Her and her cousin Budgetto Rising does a show called Just Thinking Out Loud, and you can catch that on Stitcher.com. And all I got is a few more shout-outs. I want to say Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast, Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth podcast, and my man Ricky Hines II of America's United Again Movement Podcast Network. That's all I got, man. I want to say thanks to everybody that joined me on the Unusual Suspects show yesterday. It was a fantastic show. I can't wait to get it broadcast. It'll come out either tomorrow night or Wednesday morning, and I'm looking forward to your reaction to that. And that's all I got, man. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out, and I'm out of here like last year.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?